As we sit in here, everybody can be comfortable, find out who is next to you. Just have a little chat quickly. And if you see somebody at the next table that you don't know the person, just be just get up and go and find out. That would be nice. That you find out who is that person as well. And you will be surprised, it might be one of the members of your family. Yes.
Anybody in your name Bishop?
Hey.
Just checking. Yes, I'm trying to
All right, blessings again. My name is Maxo Dejanis. I am the person who will be with you for the entire program that we have this evening. Sometimes if you hear some French coming out from my speech, just lift your hand and say, no, don't speak French. If you hear Spanish, say, no, don't speak Spanish here. We are in the English environment. What we will do, we will just, I'm going to ask everybody to stand, please, that we will do the national item, and then we will. As you women stand, let us pray. Father, we give you thanks for your blessing, we give you thanks for your praise, we give you thanks, Father, for the opportunity that you give us that we can be here to exalt you, to magnify your name, to do your business. Father, as we go into your program, Father, that you already ordained, we ask you, Lord, let everything that you plan to do here, let it be done in our midst. Thank you, Lord, for your presence. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. You may be seated. At this moment, we're going to have our welcome by our doctor, Dr. Martha Hewitt. Put your hands together, Lord.
Right, good afternoon, everyone. Right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Martha Hewitt, CEO for Food Hygiene Bureau. I want to extend a warm welcome to everyone this afternoon. Starting at the head table, I want to acknowledge our Master of Ceremonies, Miss Rose Ann Virgo, Justice of the Peace, representing the Honorable Joseph Issa, Custos Trelawny of St. Anne, His Worship the Mayor, Councillor Michael Belnavis, Deputy Mayor Cardell, Redco, Mr. Jaron Breton, our keynote speaker, Dr. Janet Dyer, Justice of the Peace, and Dr. Janet Dyer is the director and principal of this very hotel. We're so grateful to have her. Ms. Sharon Williams, Justice of the Peace, Director, St. Anne Chamber of Commerce, and Mr. Sterling Crew, who is Chairman of the UK Authenticity Award, Food Authenticity Award. Other distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. First, let me say that it's really my pleasure to be hosting this award this evening, the launch of Safe Food, the Safe Food program, and this award is the first in the UK, in Jamaica. Safe Bites Eateries Award. It's late, right? And I just want to say that this award is the first of its kind in Jamaica. And for us, it's about raising standards in our eateries. You know, Jamaica is known for the food, its culinary, the gastronomy, the food, the jerk chicken, jerk pork, and our rice and peas, our ackee and saltfish, and all those beautiful food that brings us all to this island. And let me say that Jamaica is not Jamaica without these. And so we want to raise those standards in our eateries. And this evening we want to recognize this award as an annual award that will be offered to the restaurants and food businesses, food eateries. So we may have a little cook shop, but it's about the standards in that cook shop, right? And so I want to just, this doesn't work here, okay. And so I just want to open the floor, right, for our program this evening, and for us to move on into the greetings, right, from, first of all, Ms. Sharon Williams on the program, the St. Anne Chamber of Commerce. Welcome, Ms. Williams.
Thank you. Master of Ceremonies, Dr. Marva Hewitt, organizer for this event. Councillor Cardell Wickham, Deputy Mayor, representing His Worship the Mayor, Michael Belnavis. Ms. Roseanne Verga, Justice of the Peace, representing the Honorable Joseph Issa, Custos Rotalorum for St. Anne. Distinguished ladies, esteemed partners, and fellow community members, good evening. On behalf of the St. Anne Chamber of Commerce, it is my honor and pleasure to extend warm greetings to you this evening. Let me also convey an apology from our President, Dr. Ransford Davidson, who is unable to be here at this very important launch. He misses the opportunity and extends congratulations to the organizers and all involved in putting on this prestigious event. This innovative initiative aligns perfectly with the Chamber's mission to promote business excellence, community engagement, and economic growth. We applaud the Food Hygiene Bureau's efforts to recognize and reward eateries that prioritize food safety, quality, and customer satisfaction. The Chamber welcomes this initiative. We believe that the Best Bites Award program will not only enhance the dining experience for our residents and visitors, but will also foster a culture of excellence among our local food establishments. We are proud to support this program, and we encourage our members to participate so that growth can be achieved through best practices. Please join me in acknowledging the importance of this program and the positive impact it will have on our communities. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. We want to make sure that Costas, even though he's not here, but we have the representative of the Costas here, that is Mrs. Verlo, and she is representing Costas, that is Costas Isa. At this moment, we actually do put our hand together as we receive her greetings on behalf of our Costas Isa.
Our master of ceremonies, other distinguished guests, our keynote speaker. Good evening. It's no longer afternoon. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening. All right, it's not yet bedtime. My name is Roseanne Virgo, a Justice of the Peace for St. Anne and a member of the Executive PR and Communications of the St. Anne Justices of the Peace Association. I'm so delighted to bring you greetings on behalf of our new custos for the parish of St. Anne, the Honorable Joseph J. Issa, popularly known as Joey. As one who thrives on innovation, Custos Issa would have preferred to be here with you in person to celebrate the launch of this historic program, the Best by Jamaica Eatery Awards, led by the very creative Dr. Marva Hewitt, CEO, Food Hygiene Bureau, but unfortunately, he can't be here. This multidimensional program of training, auditing, certifying eateries, and publishing their names for the benefit of persons looking for safe, tasty foods will forever improve, sustain, and secure the future of Jamaica's culinary heritage. In fact, I suggest that if 19th century US President Abraham Lincoln were alive today, He would adore the Food Hygiene Bureau for this landmark undertaking, for it was he who once said wisely, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." Well done, the Food Hygiene Bureau. You are indeed Jamaica's one-stop shop for food safety, training, and education. Let us be inspired by your groundbreaking program for eateries in St. Anne and Jamaica, aimed at improving the quality and safety of food offerings and, in the process, preventing foodborne diseases from compromising our much sought-after Jamaican cuisine and jeopardizing the social and economic development of our parish and our country. Food poisoning, ladies and gentlemen, is not a joke. It can even kill. Here are some frightening published facts that will truly help us appreciate the value of this landmark initiative to the health of citizens, visitors, and the Jamaican economy. In Jamaica, 1 in 10 persons fall ill after eating contaminated or unsafe food, resulting in many foodborne illnesses and contributing to poor health conditions. Food poisoning is said to be a major public health concern in Jamaica, and travelers in the country are at risk of foodborne illnesses. The attack rate for diarrhea among travelers to Jamaica is estimated to be 8 to 20%. Food safety, nutrition, and food security are inextricably linked. Unsafe food creates a vicious cycle of disease and malnutrition, particularly affecting infants, young children, and the elderly. And of course, this makes them sick. Foodborne diseases impede socioeconomic development by straining healthcare systems and harming national economies, tourism, and trade. And with food supply chains now crossing multinational borders, good collaboration between governments, producers, and consumers is paramount to ensuring food safety. On a more pleasant note, I am inspired by your plan to publish a list of certified eateries in St. Anne and around the island, and make it conveniently available for Jamaicans and visitors alike to enable them to make safe and informed choices of delightful eateries. I am therefore heartened by the realization that only the best eateries will make the cut for the Best Bite Eateries Award program. It is commendable that this awards program targets the hospitality industry, including hotels, restaurants, sports bars, nightclubs, cook shops, and other eateries in targeted parishes that are most impacted by tourism, such as St. James, Trelawny, Hanover, Westmoreland, Kingston, and St. Andrew, and of course, our very own St. Anne. In our case here in St. Anne, which is second only to St. James in terms of tourism earnings, the Best Buy program will help generate increased incomes for St. Annians in a sector dubbed the growth engine of the economy, accounting for about 1/3 of Jamaica's gross domestic product. We can begin to appreciate the benefits of having food establishments in the parish certified when you consider that this year, some 400,000 cruise ship passengers are expected to come ashore in St. Anne, spending between 15 to 35% of their travel budget on food and drinks, with the percentage higher the more expensive the establishments. Moreover, with plans to expand the Ocho Rios and Reynolds port to accommodate a total of 6 ships, the anticipated increase in passenger traffic will boost earnings for eateries in the parish. In addition, our famous waterfront, where our citizens and visitors alike shop and dine in reggae music, is up for rejuvenation, including a marina for yachts and small boats. This will increase demand for food and local juices and create opportunities for existing and new eateries to boost sales. I therefore encourage all eateries, small and large, to get on board with this Best Bites Award program and proudly display your brand certificate to make a statement to the discerning Jamaicans and visitors alike that you are certified best safe food establishments. What's more, with your name on the published list of Best Bites, over time, your brand will benefit from increased customers' confidence in your delightful cuisine and enhanced popularity here and in the international traveling market. And if you're an exporter of processed foods and vegetables to the regional and global market, the Food Hygiene Bureau is ready to advise on cleaning, handling, processing, packaging, and refrigeration standards to improve the quality and safety of your products. In closing, I want you to know this. You can create your own future for your product. So get on board, get certified, and be the best for your business, our Paris Saint Anne, and Jamaica land we love. Thank you for listening. Honorable Joseph Bissell.
Thank you very much, Madam. Justice of the Peace. I just learned so much from what Custos have been said, and I also a victim of food that is not safe. I remember I traveled to one of the countries already that I will not call that country name because I love traveling. Then I eat, and I say, yes, food nice. But when I came back to Jamaica here, I sick almost 1 year and a half. Every food that I enter inside, it's coming out. I did reach a stage, food coming out same as I eat it. And I have to go to doctor and get all kind of medication, antibiotics just to treat myself. It means food safety is very, very, very important. You cannot eat anything that you see, even though that it smells nice, but you don't know what will happen inside. Thank you, Mrs. Virgo, to represent the Honorable Custos Issa. We have our Deputy Mayor is with us, Mr. Cardell. We're going to ask him to come and address us at this moment. Put your hands together as he's coming.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony. Good evening, everyone. I just want to say welcome to Dr. Marva Hewitt, Managing Director of Food Hygiene Bureau, Ms. Rose Ann Virgo, JP, representing Custos Joseph Issa, Honorable O. Joseph Issa, Custos of St. Anne, keynote speaker, Mr. Jaron Britton, distinguished guests, esteemed stakeholders, valued partners, and other members of the St. Anne community, a pleasant good evening. It is my absolute honor and privilege to welcome you all to this landmark occasion, the official launch of the Safe Bites Eateries Awards. We gathered here in a beautiful and tranquil surroundings of the Cardiff Hotel and Spa, right here in the heart of our cherished St. Anne to celebrate a vision that promises to uplift and enhance our local food industry. As Deputy Mayor of St. Ann, I am deeply proud of the culinary treasures we have in our parish. From charming local spots to elegant fine dining establishments. The eateries of St. Ann offer not only rich flavors, but also a reflection of our vibrant culture and warm hospitality. Safe Bites is a commitment to ensuring that every meal served in our parish meets the highest standard of health and safety to customers' satisfaction. I commend the organizers, sponsors, and everyone who has worked tirelessly to bring this initiative to life. It is a testament to what can be achieved when we combine purpose with partnership. I also extend my gratitude to all the eateries and food establishments that have embraced this program with enthusiasm and dedication. As we launch this important initiative this evening, let it remind us of the role each of us plays in fostering a community where excellence is celebrated and safety is prioritized. Together, let us make St. Ann shining example of what happens when tradition meets progress and when standards meet art. Thank you all for joining us this evening and for being a part of the exciting journey. I look forward to seeing the positive impact the Safe Bites Eateries Awards will have on our parish, our people, and our visitors. Let the celebrations begin, and I may taste of success always safe and sweet in St. Ann. Thank you for listening to me.
Thank you, sir. Welcome. We will just continue the program because of the weather outside. We don't want to keep you here too long as well. We have Dr. Janet Dyer who will come and address us at this moment. Very busy lady. She's the director principal of an STA. She's the one who organized, who have all those guys you see who come and
Of the Food Hygiene Bureau visitors, welcome to we call it the HCHS Cardiff Hotel and Spa. We are delighted to be hosting as a host facility for today's launch. And it's very exciting for us as a training institution and training hotel to be part of the Best Bite Eateries launch. For us here, it gives us that opportunity to continue to foster the culture of excellence that we have engendered among our students here. Having been able to develop a center of excellence for culinary arts and gastronomy in our department of culinology here, and I know that a lot of persons here do not know that the Hart College of Hospitality Services has a department of culinology. And this is what we call the fast forward step to adding technology to culinary arts. So what we have implemented, we are on to phase 3 of it now, where we have developed a program called Culinary Technology. And that is where we infuse technology into our culinary arts. This is where our students are now able to not only understand how to cook the dish, but to understand the nutritional content of the dish, how to develop labeling and ensure that the labeling of these dishes that they do carries all the nutritional values that it ought to carry. How do they now calculate how much we need for a particular, whether it's a convalescence or a robust person out there, to be eating to maintain healthy standards? This is where, and Dr. Hewitt, this is where for us, the National Food Safety Commission comes into play. And based on these, and we have to toot our own horn sometimes, even though I bring in great things here. This is where, as an institution, we were able to last year come out the top performer among all the big entities, the Grace Kennedys, the large hotels out there, to win the Bureau of Standards Quality Awards. And so, we are delighted, Dr. Hewitt, to partner with you for the Safe Bite Eateries, just ensuring that the students that we produce here goes into industry with an understanding of what safe food is about, resilience in food preparation, what it means to go from farm to table, and also what it means to go into the market and develop a menu, same place in the market, so you can buy your product and go and prepare them without having to sit down and somebody tell you that you need this or you need that. So we are delighted to be a part of it, Dr. Hewitt, and I want to bring greetings again from the Hart College of Hospitality Services, Cardiff Hotel and Spa, and by extension, the Hart NSDA Trust. Greetings.
I can attest what Dr. Janet just said, because recently I was in a program where the Prime Minister was there, matter of fact. She served the best food. She's looking at me right now. She served the best food in the Caribbean here, and in that function as well. I'm talking about over 500 people, and she could just manage that easily. It means if you have about 5,000 people, don't worry yourself, call her. She can stand for that. And quality food, good staff, respectable staff. Oh, sorry, I don't want to say too much because maybe she might say, hold on. MC, don't do that to me. Right? But I'm talking about what I see and good things that have been taking place. I will continue with the program. We have our remarks from Sterling Cole. That is our chairman, well known by us. Matter of fact, he's someone from UK, but he's not from UK. He's a Jamaican white man. Because he loved Jamaica, he loved the food, and anything that Dr. Hewitt is doing, that he always be a part of it. That is Sterling Cole, the chairman for UK Food Potencity. That is network. We have a remarks. I don't know if the doctor will do it for him because that should be online. It's online right now. How can we can get the voice? Can we get his voice that everybody could hear? I could just, you will call him. Can we do that quickly? I have it supported in my internet as well because I will put a little music background in the meanwhile. Yeah, Miss Bishop, just give me a little jazz. Yes. No, give me a little jazz. And all right, give me a little Bob Marley instrumental. Yes. Just calling him. because right after him, we have our guest speaker who will address us as well. We just want to make sure that we get Mr. Sterling, who is online with us. If you still want a little coffee in the back here, a little drinks, you feel free.
I've got an overseas person, and then I gave him the link. So how would you know if, because he's online?
Just tune in.
That's what I told him to do. But would you know if he's tuned in?
Well, I've been seeing
Is there anybody?
comments.
Right, but he's there, yeah, Mr. Sterling.
I didn't even look who
Can
was
you
there.
ask him if Sterling Crew, his name is Sterling Crew, he should be there. Have a look in the comments to see if he's there.
It's
I don't know how
every
it
now and then
works.
that the comments come up, you know.
Is there any way you can check that he's there? He is there. He's in the, he's online.
I see people coming up and commenting.
Yes, and I was saying to you that he is supposed to be one of the presenters. So he is commenting. Have to look at the comments to see if he's
No, but see, I have to look at the comments and go to stop it and then go back.
Oh, I see. So it doesn't work then?
No.
Oh, so he won't be able to speak. He won't be able to speak.
For the interest of the time, let me just proceed. the rest of the program as well. I want to make sure that I am on the right track with my program as well. I have NSF certification, that is Miss Tiffany Sterling. That person I know definitely is not Miss Lambert Williams. So that's Miss Lambert?
No, that's Miss
Or Miss Sterling. Okay, Miss Sterling is here with us. That's what I want to make sure that you know. But Miss Lambert Williams, or Mr. Okay, Lambert Williams not here. That is from Lakewood.
Well, it's online.
Maybe he's still in the traffic from Montego Bay. We will proceed. Alright, can we? Everybody is ready now? Alright, we have a special video. We want to just give attention for the video that is coming from our Custos office as well. Honorable Custos, that is a sensitive video that's made by Sentan. Everything, every product that you see here, it's coming from us in Sentan here. There is a possibility you might see my face in it, because I'm one of the justices of the peace as well for Sentan here. Just be, just set yourself comfortable and watch the video quickly. It's not long. Don't worry yourself, technology.
We are one in the Spirit, we are one in the Lord. We are one in the Spirit, we are one in the Lord. And we pray that our unity may one day be restored. And they'll know we're from Satan by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we're from Satan by our love. We will walk with each other, we will walk hand in hand. We will walk with each other, we will walk hand in hand. And together we'll spread the news that God is in our land. And they'll know we're from Satan by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we're from Satan by our love. We will work with each other, we will work side by side. We will work with each other, we will work side by side. And we guard each other's dignity and save each other's pride. And they'll know we're from Satan by our love, by our love. Yes, they'll know we're from Satan by our love.
Come and see that for that beautiful video. And I want to greet also all the justices that we have in our midst here. I know few faces that I know definitely is about. Just we want to let you know that you are in the right place at the right time. At this moment, we're gonna have Miss Sterling is here. We have our Miss Tiffany will come and greet us. Put your hands together as she's coming.
Good evening, everyone. It is my pleasure to represent NSF at the launch of the Safe Bites Jamaica Eateries Award. We are proud as an audit body to be the audit body of choice for this initiative as we take extreme pride in our role in advancing food safety and quality worldwide. As many of you are aware, food safety is not just a regulatory obligation. It's a trust that we uphold with every consumer. With the Safe Bites Awards program, we'll be able to identify the food establishments within the tourism sector that not only meet but exceed industry standards. I had a little presentation that introduces NSF to you and gives a quick summary of what the audit will look like. It's almost here. Alright, so as it loads, I don't know if any of you know the name NSF. You might have seen it on a thermometer, probably on equipment or on any culinary like knives. No? No, okay.
National Safety Food.
It used to mean National Safety Foundation, but now it just means NSF. So NSF is the trusted global authority for health standards, testing, certification, consulting and training, in particular for food, water, health products, and the environment. And they have been around since 1944. It's a long time, before my time. Their core values include a few things: doing the right thing, relentless pursuit of excellence, treating people well, and believing that we are one global body. Wherever we are in the world, whether it's Jamaica or China or the UK, NSF auditors are one. So NSF is currently provides services to 180 countries worldwide. And annually we conduct more than 300,000 audits. That's a lot. And currently NSF Costa Rica oversees the Caribbean operations. In particular, NSF focuses on a few things within the food and beverage industry. And from farm to fork, we again offer auditing, certification, testing, consulting, and training across the global food supply chain. In areas particularly, which include food retail and grocery, agriculture, food service, hospitality, and restaurants. So over the last 80 years, NSF has pioneered food safety. And as an NSF auditor that focuses on retail and the food service industry, we are qualified and highly calibrated, which means that whether it's me who audits or somebody from Trinidad that comes to audit, we audit the same way, same standards. We are knowledgeable, responsive, and customer focused. And the data that you share with us as auditees will be secure because NSF has put a lot of resources into securing data. So we audit restaurants, several QSRs in Jamaica as well. Some of the bigger name QSRs, we also audit them, grocery retails, convenience stores, hotels, as well as distribution companies. With regards to the audit itself, the audit that we'll be conducting at our eateries has about 12 sections and a total of 77 questions, and we focus on several areas. We look at employee health. So are your workers coming to work clean? Do they have any flu-like symptoms? Any other communicable diseases that should be free of those? We look at prevention of contamination. So hand washing, storing the food properly. Okay, it's up. I'm at the second to last slide. Yes. Sorry about that. That's okay. All right, so we're here. So I'm speaking to the areas that we cover. So protection of preventing contamination, food security. So does your eatery have measures in place to prevent you from tampering with the food? We look at time and temperature control, keeping hot foods hot, cold foods cold, right? The physical facility. So does your facility prevent any kind of contamination? Any kind of flaking paint, floors are intact, the doors and windows prevent pests from coming in. The usual public health criteria. And allergen control as well, which I believe is a very big area, especially when we have tourists coming. Because Jamaicans will eat everything alright, but when visitors come now and they have peanut allergies and they have gluten allergies, we have to ensure that when we're feeding them, that the food that they're receiving is free of allergens. So the audit will last about 2 hours, average. And at the end of the audit, each will receive a score, percentage score, 70, 80, 90%, and a pass or fail result. And of course, once they pass, they will receive their certification. We'll decide that. All right. So once again, NSF is very excited to be a part of this program, and we look forward to beginning our audits, and we look forward to awarding the successful restaurants with their certification. So if you have any other questions about NSF, you can of course visit the website nsf.org for more details. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, I believe that a lot of people are going to want to have some questions now, because you say you over 300, right? Yes, 300,000. Wow. It means I will be the first one to ask a question later on. Yeah, if nobody don't ask you no question. All right, we're going to continue. We have Mr. Sterling online, but we want to make sure that everything is okay, because we don't want to keep more space. Because we want to keep going. If he's not completely ready, we still have him on standby. What we could do now, we could call Miss Sean Williams. Miss Williams could come and introduce for us the guest speaker. And right after the guest speaker, we could get our dear brother in UK live in Jamaica here. Put your hands together as Miss Williams comes to introduce the guest speaker.
Good evening again, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed my pleasure to introduce our speaker for this evening's event. Jaron Britton is a seasoned tourism practitioner with over 24 years of extensive experience across various sectors of the industry. A graduate of both the University of the West Indies and the University of Technology, UTech. Jaron currently serves as Business Development Manager at the Jamaica Tourist Board, a dynamic role that follows a successful stint in the accommodation sector. With a rich and varied background in hotel and resort management and a deep-rooted passion for highlighting Jamaica's unparalleled diversity and distinctive appeal, he plays a pivotal role in developing strategic relationships with key industrial partners and stakeholders. Jaron's expertise lies in conceptualizing, managing, and executing innovative initiatives that drive growth and elevate Jamaica's standing as a premier travel destination within the Caribbean region. Known for his forward-thinking approach to tourism development, Mr. Britton's work is marked by his affable style of engagement, which encourages the cultivation of positive, collaborative relationships. Beyond his professional accomplishments, Jaron is a creative individual with a range of interests that includes painting, dancing, playing the bass guitar, and fishing, activities that reflect his dynamic personality, and a zest for life. In combining his professional expertise with his personal interests, Jaron continues to make invaluable contributions to the creation of memorable and immersive experiences. Mr. Britton now resides in Montego Bay, known as the Complete Resort, where he actively engages in destination marketing initiatives and fosters deep connections with the travel trade and visitors alike to further solidify Jamaica's position on the global tourism map. Ladies and gentlemen, our guest speaker and my colleague, Mr. Jaron Britton.
Thank you for that kind introduction, Ms. Williams. Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Maxwell Vigianis, I think I got it right. Vigianis. Mrs. Roseanne Virgo, Justice of the Peace, representing on behalf of Honorable Custos Issa. Dr. Janet Dyer, Justice of the Peace, and Director Principal Hart NSTA. Deputy Mayor Councillor Cardell Wickham, representing on behalf of His Worship the Mayor of St. Anne's Bay, Councillor Michael Belnavis. Ms. Sharon Williams, Justice of the Peace, Director, St. Anne Chamber of Commerce. Dr. Marva Hewitt, a true visionary and the Managing Director, Food Hygiene Bureau. Specially invited guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Raise your hand if you've ever tasted the peppered shrimp at Middle Quarters. That's not a rhetorical question. Or maybe I should have said pepper shrimp, because I did my homework and I don't think we have any international visitors here tonight. What about the roast yam and saltfish at Melrose Hill? One person, two, all right? Or maybe the curry goat at Claudette's on Spur Tree Hill. Honestly, we could spend all evening listing incredible spots for authentic food experiences around our beautiful island home. But let's be fair. No list could ever truly do justice to the flavor-packed memories that Jamaican food leaves behind. Firstly, on behalf of the Jamaica Tourist Board, I want to express gratitude to the Food Hygiene Bureau for inviting us to this significant event. Dr. Hewitt, your invitation was received with much enthusiasm. It's indeed a pleasure to be here among such esteemed individuals. We truly appreciate the importance of the Safe Bites Jamaica Eateries initiative in establishing hotels and resorts and restaurants as leaders in hygiene and food safety, which are crucial for our tourism sector. Undoubtedly, food in Jamaica is a celebration. Our island's rich history, vibrant culture, warmth, and color are beautifully captured in our iconic cuisine. And certainly, we've long understood the strategic role of gastronomy in drawing more visitors to Jamaica. Food is the everyday term for what we eat. However, gastronomy elevates the conversation to explore the deeper cultural and artistic dimensions of cuisine, which encompass not only food, but also the techniques, traditions, history, and aesthetics of preparing and enjoying meals. In this post-COVID era, travelers are increasingly looking for more than just traditional activities. They want experiences that immerse them in the culture of a destination. While Jamaica is famous for its 4 S's, sun, sea, sand, and sentimental allure, its cuisine featuring spicy jerk, fresh seafood, hearty stews, ital dishes, fine spirits, and a variety of tropical fruits has also helped to establish this country as a premier spot for unique culinary experiences. Now here's a tasty little fact for you to chew on. Approximately 80% of travelers consider food and drink as a significant factor when choosing a travel destination. Globally, around 25 to 35% of visitor spending is typically allocated to food and beverage experiences, depending on the destination. For Jamaica, a whopping 42% of visitor spending goes directly to food. That's nearly half of their budget invested in experiencing our vibrant, mouth-watering cuisine. It just goes to show, when people visit Jamaica, they're not just here for the beaches. They're here to taste the soul of the island, one safe bite at a time. Acknowledging this, our Minister of Tourism, Honorable Edmund Bartlett, is actively pursuing initiatives to tap into the food tourism market, which is expected to exceed $1.7 billion by 2027. Our dedication to gastronomy is evident in Minister Bartlett's expansion of the Tourism Linkages Network in 2016, which now includes 5 key areas: sports and entertainment, health and wellness, shopping, knowledge, and a gastronomy network. This network is designed to create a strong governance framework that supports the growth of culinary tourism as an avenue to diversify Jamaica's tourism offerings. Key initiatives supporting this vision include our master brand for culinary tourism, Taste Jamaica, which unites the nation's culinary attractions under a memorable brand, establishing Jamaica as a top destination for food lovers. Alongside the brand, the Taste Jamaica website and app makes information on Jamaican cuisine, events, dining venues, and immersive experiences more accessible to visitors. Allow me to paint a visual for you. Imagine sitting under the shade of a grand historic tree on the lush lawns of Devon House, cone in hand, as the warm Jamaican breeze carries the scent of freshly baked potato pudding. Now imagine over 24 velvety flavors of ice cream glistening in the display. Rich Roman raisin, tropical mango sorbet, indulgent Devon stout, and of course the timeless grape nut, just to name a few. It's not just dessert, it's an experience, a tradition, and a taste of pure island bliss. Devon House, Jamaica's first designated gastronomy center, showcases our cultural heritage and commitment to culinary landmarks. Indeed, it is true that Devon House is known for serving up some of the best ice cream in the world. But if after sampling from the 27 delectable flavors or more, the taste buds are still craving adventure, one can follow the aroma of excellence to events like the Jamaica Blue Mountain Coffee Festival, or experience the Jamaica Blue Mountain Culinary Trail. These distinctive culinary experiences highlight Jamaica's globally acclaimed products and solidify the allure of some of the island's most intrinsic passion points. We're also investing in human capital development through programs like the Culinary Ambassador Program and recipe writing workshops to nurture new culinary talent, ensuring that Jamaica's gastronomic offerings uphold the greatest, highest standards of quality. Additionally, through structured training, engaging seminars, and satisfaction surveys, we are committed to building a world-class gastronomy sector, ensuring compliance, and alignment with international standards of excellence and best practices. Now tell me, what do you think makes gastronomy flourish in Jamaica? Again, not a rhetorical question. No takers. Spices. Experiences. Culture. All solid answers. And I think the combination adds to what I'm about to say. The simple answer is you. It's thanks to you that visitors from around the world enjoy these authentic culinary experiences. You are the reason Jamaica is celebrated for its jerk, oxtail, stewed peas, and countless other dishes. You are the reason Jamaica enjoys an impressive repeat visitor rate of approximately 42%, which is one of the highest in the Caribbean. And you truly deserve a round of applause for this. Whether you serve the food, own the establishment, issue permits, or oversee the organization responsible for food safety, you play a role in contributing to this percentage. Since Jamaica has become a primary culinary destination, it's essential to prioritize food safety. Tourists frequently sample local dishes when they visit, which increases the risk of foodborne illnesses if proper safety measures are not in place. For any destination, maintaining a good reputation is vital. Just one case of foodborne illness could damage a location's image and reduce its appeal. Practicing safe food handling enables tourists to enjoy genuine culinary experiences with confidence. Ensuring food safety gives visitors the peace of mind to explore and appreciate local cuisine without the worry of getting sick, contributing to a positive and memorable travel experience. You therefore form part of a mandate of destination assurance. How can you keep Jamaica recognized as the perfect culinary destination? 1, obtain training and certification. This event could not be in a more perfect location. Maintain high standards of personal hygiene. Perform regular inspections and compliance checks. This is all our combined responsibility. Set clear cooking and preparation standards and enforce safe food handling and storage practices. I quite like the safe soundbite that was injected by Dr. Dyer earlier when she spoke. Made some notes on that, and the accolades were well received and I think duly noted. Whether you run or work for a small eatery or a high-end restaurant, our visitors are looking for culinary experiences that are cultural, authentic, clean, compliant, and safe. The tourism industry relies on each of us to uphold safe practices and adhere to established protocols. Together, we all play an essential role in supporting and enhancing tourism, whether directly or indirectly. In conclusion, restaurant owners, hotel proprietors, and our tour operators continue to serve the country with pride, providing delightful cuisine and a friendly smile. We commend the Food Hygiene Bureau for initiating this effort, as hard work deserves recognition, which is exactly what this award symbolizes. As American chef and food writer James Beard once said, food is our common ground, a universal experience. At its core, regardless of our backgrounds, Food is something we all share. It is a universal language. It unites us, ignites conversations, and has the power to bridge even the greatest of differences. This is the very heart and soul, the essence of Jamaica's cuisine. Ladies and gentlemen, I urge you all to take immense pride in your work, for the success of our industry depends on your dedication and our collective commitment to excellence. Let us continue to elevate our standards and show the best of what Jamaica has to offer. Thank you.
Put your hands together once more for our guest speaker, solid words. We have our main person here, that is Sterling Cole. He is patiently waiting, and I think it's almost 1 o'clock now. Should be in bed long time in UK, but he's still standing, you know, because he used to this. He know exactly, and we have to make the sacrifice. Now we're gonna ask him to greet us. Mr. Sterling, can you just send your greeting to us, please?
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Loud and clear. Well, what a great pleasure and privilege it is to join you today. My name is Sterling Crew. I met many of you when I was over in Jamaica recently, and I'm president of the Institute of Food Science and Technology. I wish I was with you. At the moment, it's past midnight here in England. It's very dark, it's very, very wet, and it's very, very cold. And I'm thinking of Jamaica now, where I'd rather be. Can I just echo what other people have said? It's a beautiful country. You've got amazing people. You've got amazing food. It's a great place to go as a tourist, as I've been. But underpinning this must be that the food is safe and that the food is authentic. And I know the great efforts and works that you do to maintain that level of safety. I think it's key for brand Jamaica. When people think of Jamaica, they think of the great fresh food, the fantastic cuisine, the marvelous way that it's being served. But a country can lose that reputation if you're not careful, if you start having food poisoning outbreaks. So I think it's critical for your tourist industry that it's seen not just as a beautiful place to visit with amazing and delicious food, but that food you have confidence is safe. And therefore, all I'd like to say is I really commend the work that the Food Hygiene Bureau are doing. I think you all working together and maintaining your country's standard and your country's reputation. And certainly, I'm looking forward to returning as a tourist soon to not only see more people, enjoy your beautiful country, but also to enjoy your beautiful food. When I was over there 6 odd months ago, it was an amazing dining experience. And I'd like to thank you all for, when I come over, everyone in Jamaica makes you feel welcome. Everyone makes you feel that you're a special guest. And the food that you can present can be absolutely second to none. You must be very proud of the quality and safety of the food you provide. So just from here, from a very wet England, very, very wet, I've got flooding outside my house. And I say all the very best to the Food Hygiene Bureau and to your efforts. And it's been a great pleasure to listen to the speakers so far. So good luck, everybody, and I hope to come over and enjoy some of your hospitality soon. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sterling. We don't want you to come back to Jamaica as a visitor. We want you to come back to Jamaica as a Jamaican. That's what we want. All right, next time when we see you, who you see here, they will be here as well with us, because we know definitely want to meet you physically, especially those who don't know you as well. Thank you very much again, sir.
Thank you so much for inviting me, guys. Have a wonderful day.
Yes, sir. Thanks for the invite. Now we have our overview that is very important. Dr. Hewitt, I know her for more than 10 years. Every time that she meet me, she speak about one thing, Maxo, what we gonna do with the food in Jamaica here? She's very passionate about it, and she know exactly what she's doing. It's not somebody just coming on it just by accident. She's doing it for a passion. She's not doing it as someone that I know I can speak in front of or behind, not for money. She just do it for love. And this is why she invite us here tonight, because it's night, no? Tonight, that we know definitely that we want you, before you leave here, be a solid partner to her. Put your hands together as she congratulates us.
Thank you, Maxim. Right, so, yes, good evening again, everyone. Right, so, my background, for those of you who don't know me, is that I'm an environmental health officer. I left Jamaica when I was just 14 years old, and my passion have always been to come back and give back to my country. I've spent 55 years in the UK, and in between that I've been backward and forward. I came back in my 30s, I won't tell you how old I am. And I worked in public health. I started grassroots. I left my first job over there and I came back grassroots and decided that I want to get used to the culture. Because, you know, living as a child, you sort of forget everything. It's hard to get used to Jamaica. And so I started at public health. And then I moved on to Red Stripe and headed food safety and occupational health and safety there for 8 years. And then as a consultant for 5 years. With Red Stripe, because they didn't want to lose me, so I continued with them in the capacity as a consultant. And during that time, I had started out Food Hygiene Bureau. In 1999, the company was set up. It was a vision that I got from England, and even the company name was in that vision. And we have survived compliments of the private sector organization, right? All the industry players. Now, our vision is regarding consumer health, to protect consumer health through training, through proactive measures such as auditing, through conferences. We've had 10 conferences, through seminars, webinars. We host webinars, and what else? Symposiums. We've held symposiums. We've held symposium for the cruise industry. We've held 10 conferences on international standards, and also climate change was the last one in October. We have the next conference in April next year, and that is going to be on agriculture because we're really struggling. So we choose the topic issues. Now, the restaurants, we're having problems with our eateries. And, you know, as someone with a passion for food safety, I just, I really want to, this standard that we're talking about, that we're launching tonight, is something that I've worked with, the concepts, I've worked with them in the UK. And as an environmental health officer, I champion food safety in enforcement and also for private sector like Kellogg's and so forth. So for me, it is like a dream come true to be able to have, you know, some restaurants in this room. We have targeted many, right? And those that are here, they're very special. They are special and they need a round of applause. Right? Now, just want to say something about Safe Bites. Safe Bites is born out of the need for excellence. Excellence in our tourism industry, excellence in our domestic market, excellence in food safety. We recognize quality. Mr. Britton spoke extensively on this. The whole thing about our beautiful ice cream, the taste around it, the quality, the presentation. You know, you can, Max spoke about the need for, you know, he's been to events that cater for 500 people. We know of larger crowd like our Sumfest and our Reggae Fest and all these things that we have. But what about the safety? I went to an event the other day up at Seville. And that was, I went to buy some chicken, and then I decided I'd do my observation, and of course I walked away and came back hungry. I didn't bother to buy the chicken. So, you know, for me, St. Anne is my parish, and I really want to see this thing takes off. We're talking about excellence. What does that mean? We have excellent food, we have excellent quality, we have excellent products because our yam and our bammies, our fish, our dumplings, right? Our fried, our crabs. Oh my goodness, the crabs, yes. And our Boston jerk chicken and all that, right? And our shrimps. And it's getting more innovative now because we have international cuisines. But we need to recognize what can go wrong. We need to recognize something called food hazards. And these are micro ingredients that we may have in our food that we really don't recognize. We have large lawsuits now overseas with, cafes who's describing cream without milk. And of course the cream has milk. So, because milk-based, that makes cream. And, there's lawsuits going up with those. So what I'm trying to say is that there's a need for us to educate in Jamaica and to have products such as Safe Bites that will drive excellence and competition amongst our restaurant and our eateries. So, Safe Bites Jamaica is a food safety and hygiene certification and promotion program. It's aimed at positioning and promoting the participation of restaurants and eateries. So even our small corner shop, if we need to get them to have certain standards. For example, you can't be selling sandwiches and you don't have a wash-on basin. You can't be selling, a sit-down meal and you really don't have a bathroom. Where do they wash their hands? Where do they go to the bathroom? Because you're consuming food. We want to change that. All establishments which are adopted into this award are leaders in cleanliness and culinary safety. Safe Bite seeks to build customer confidence by highlighting businesses that meet high food safety standards. And when we were selecting companies to call, restaurants to call, eateries to call, we selected the best ones because I've been sampling. I've been going around and eating at these places and said, yes man, the food is good, the bathroom is clean. So I've been doing my little inspection. So these businesses that we have here, we know that they're ready for Best Bites. We know they're ready for the Safe Bites Award. We know that because we have been inspected with our, with my careful eyes. All right? Ensuring that tourists and locals not only feel safe dining, but also have confidence and expectations of the quality and service delivery when dining at these establishments. Now, I'll tell you something. We have our cruise ships coming in. We have our tour operators going out. And one of the things we want to see happen is that safety and this product goes hand in hand with our tourists being dropped off at eating establishments because they're going to the best, but is the best safe? And we want to build that piece in, all right? Okay, the goals and benefits of this brand. Safe Bite is improvement of standards that drive excellence. So you may not be all there, but you may be on the way, right, in eateries. Safe Bites will also recognize eateries with high standards of food safety. Through training programs, auditing, and management commitment, Safe Bites will offer opportunities for eateries to attain excellence. And you've heard from NSF. We will partner. We are partnering with NSF as a certification body. We want to make sure that we have the highest standard. We will do training and inspections and some auditing, but at the end of the year, or end of 3 years, we will have NSF in to do the final check. The seal that we give you is that which is recognized there, and you will have that also on and I'll tell you a little bit about our app and also about our website because Safe Bites have its own website, all right? It will promote your businesses globally, not just, local, but globally. And not just being lost on the internet, but persons who are coming into Jamaica making decisions to come here for a destination and wants to eat out can actually select your restaurants before they leave their destination. They'll say, yes, we want to eat at the jerk shops in Ochirais, for example, and they'll go onto the web and to our website and they'll be able to choose. Safe Bites aims to enhance Jamaica's culinary standards as a top tourism destination. And I can't stop saying that because I'm so proud of where we are and the ladder. We just need this safety piece built in because tourists are coming here, but they're not coming to our restaurants. We want to change that. They're staying in the all-inclusive, they're going to Burger King. We don't want that. We want them to taste Jamaica. We want them to eat Jamaican food. And this is the reason behind this project. The focus for Safe Bite is not on taste or appearance, but on assurance in food safety. This is a determination of procedures and commitment from the farm to consumer plate. So our management standards is part of it. You know, one of the biggest driving force in this is traceability. It is about getting management to keep records. What's the temperature of the fridge on the day when we had that complaint? No records. Right? What were the menu on the day? Well, we think we did have some soup, but we're not sure, you know, and that type of thing. No, we want to bring confidence. We want to be sure that those were the menus and that the allergens, which was mentioned earlier, because those are causing a lot of problems. Tiffany mentioned allergens. So some benefits from this project: increased confidence through certification, increased customer service, increased customer satisfaction. You know, one of the area that we struggle in is customer service. And persons are hugely turned off by customer service. Customer service is built into this through our training program. Improve business growth with sustainability. What we're saying there is that having repeated guests, because the hotels have them, they come year after year after year. Why can't your restaurant benefit from that as well? We want, when the guides are dropping off persons to eat out, that they don't go to Burger King. They choose our restaurants for the culinary delights. Independent auditing of our eateries. You will see us every 3 months, every 6 months, and then once a year you'll see Tiffany and 13. Food Hygiene Bureau aims to award 5- and 4-star ratings to eateries that meet Safe Bite standards of excellence. It is a standard of excellence. You have to have proper bathroom, must have training program, you must have pest control in place, you must have wash-and facilities. You have to recognize food safety hazards, you have to have a hazard plan in place to drive the standards. This is your Bible. And it's very easy to have once you understand your operation, once you can take a step back, not just recognizing quality. Because yes, the food tastes nice, of course it does. But is it safe? Are the temperatures correct? So representation of Safe Bites guides, the Safe Bites Award program will help to serve the public as well as visitors to our country to make safe and delightful eatery selections. As I've said, we have an app that will be on the smartphone and for persons who join up. And of course the tourists will click on that app and make selection. It will take them straight to the website, and you will have your own businesses promoted on that site, listed as Safe Bites product. Beyond celebrating the awards program, we'll conduct audits, provide advice, and assist in promoting certified Safe Bites eateries. And because we are consultants, if you do get serious complaints, you have assurance that you have experts who can help you to waddle through it and to provide the necessary documentation that is often required. There are services that will be provided by Food Hygiene Bureau to help establishment meet standards and provide due diligence. Now, Safe Bites is a proactive and not a reactive program. In keeping with our aims and objectives mentioned above, Safe Bites will continue to ensure that all our clients are getting all the best rewards, that they are compliant with relevant legislative framework applicable to the food industry, and that certifications are up to date, continued training and development, and all the right resources are fully in place. Ladies and gentlemen, I can only say to you that for those of you who are committed to this program, that your business will grow from strength to strength, and not just locally, but globally. If you have any questions, I'll take it. Otherwise, I'll hand you back to the Mr. Maxwell. All right? I want to stop there this evening because it's quite late. What we will be doing is reaching out to you to speak more about your interest in this program. I can promise you that it will grow your business and that you will have confidence in your products, and that any problems that you get, you have a local expert company that can embrace your products. All right? Thank you very much. Any questions?
Do you have a physical office?
Yes, we do.
Where that is located?
It's in Trafalgar Road at the moment in Kingston, but we are setting up in St. Anne. Yeah.
Where in St. Anne's?
We haven't yet set up. We're looking for an office here. I've only just moved down here, but previously in Kingston. Any other question? Thank you. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your time and for your patience and for working with us with regards to this setup and all this, the delay. We apologize, and we thank you all for taking the time out. I want to hand you back over to the master of ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Marva. I think she said much about Safe Bites, Jamaica, and I know definitely you are ready, and that was the best question was asked, where's the office? Because we are ready to join you wherever you are. It means if anybody knows there is a nice place that Dr. Hewitt can set up the office, that visible enough that everybody can find that place, feel comfortable, just contact her and she will just come and sit down with you as well with that. See how open? Yes. It means if you know, just let me know. We have any other? And I noticed that nobody did not have no questions, and I know definitely we don't want you to go home and guess, and then you say, why I should not. I should address that question. Anybody have any final question before we close completely? Yes, sir. Can you come closer? Let everybody see you, and then your name as well.
My name is Okari Edwards. I'm a personal chef. I offer service to Airbnbs and villas all across the island. The fact that I don't have a physical space and I move from location to location, is this something that swing benefits in my direction in terms of marketing, getting the jobs from overseas, so forth?
Yes, it is, because there are elements of Safe Bites that is built on training and also on your quality systems, the management systems that you have to put in place, right? That moves around with you. When I worked in the UK, we had corporate kitchens, right? That chefs and so forth would hire. They would do like an hour and so forth, right? They'd hire these kitchens, and we would audit those facilities, right, and accept them as. And I'm hoping that this is something that St. Anne that we'll be able to have for a lot of our small businesses that really don't have a stable kitchen, right? We see them all the time, whether they're selling shrimps, box juices, and all these catering drops and gizzards and so forth. We see them. And this is really an area that needs to be developed, because we should be offering a central area where we can hire the facilities for them to be able to practice best. But yes, the program would go with you, chef. It would be it would be a personal product, meaning it's built around your menus, and it's built around the persons you're engaging to work at your events, because you're responsible. It is your brand. that is going out there. And so the certification, it takes all that into consideration. Yeah? Yeah.
1 second. I suspect you have some method of registration, eh?
Yes.
And if so, what's the process?
All right. So, sorry.
Again,
Should I introduce the restaurant? We are going to be, this program is built around membership, okay? We are going to persons who attend tonight, we have a special discount for them, and we have 4 categories of membership. So you're a small business, for example, we have different packages. We have bronze, we have silver, we have gold packages. Gold is for the larger entities, like you have a Juicy Patty, and they have several franchises. The small ones, the basic is for the the small business that is doing, like the fried dumplings and all the salt fish and so forth. And of course the restaurants with our jerk is a silver, yeah, and they can go into a gold as well, depending on how many franchises that they have. So yes, we'll be reaching out. We do have a membership, and we do have an agreement that you sign, and we do give discounts on all the training program and all the events that is like our conferences, our seminars and so forth. Yes, Mike.
Dr. Hewitt, Michael Hewitt, Hart College of Hospitality Services, acting head of programs. One question that I have is as it relates to engagement of these institutions. Currently, one of the biggest things that we are pushing is gastronomy, and it starts from a particular level. High schools are now very much into gastronomy based on their ecology that they're incorporating in their programs. What are you looking at as it relates to collaborating with those schools and also the heart entities that offer food service programs?
Right. So Dr. Dye spoke a little bit on it. We've been trying for years to partner with Heart. And I do say that because it is true. And I'm hoping that now she's stood up here this evening, right, and made that commitment that she's going to be serious about that. But we have been trying to reach out to, the schools are okay because we try to engage them in the hygiene programs, right? And we also engage them in our conferences to develop posters and safe practices and climate change and so forth. And we have been awarded certain at the primary level for sure, and also at the college levels through the Kiwanis and so forth. One of the things that I did a few years ago, and I want to get back into it, is where we teach the first principles of food safety, right, at the school levels, and it's part of their, for those students who are going into specializing into heart programs and so forth, it's the ideal thing for them. I've always said when we try to teach it at the end, right, it becomes a problem. It needs to be integrated and into the curriculum. Food safety should be, and because it makes it easier. Persons are graduating, they're going into their own business, and then it's very difficult for them to take time out to get qualified. That should be happening within the system. Yeah, thank you.
Anybody else? Okay, thank you again, Dr. Hewitt. I think we're coming right to the closing of the program that we have, and we want to say thanks to every one of you, because if I start calling names, I don't think we'll have enough time for the rest of the night here. The only thing that I can say that it was the best time of you just giving your time here that we could come and debate on food safety. And we know for sure, after tonight, you have a lot to say, and we have a lot of responsibility to take off. Just save our children, very important. And I'm congratulate also our young men here, especially for the school, the primary school, the high school, because you have 2,000 children in one school. Could you imagine? Eating every day, and food is not safe. Because I am one of the PTA president for many schools in St. Tanya. I know what I'm talking about. It's very important that we insert also food safety daily basis in the schools. Thank you again for your wonderful time. See you soon in a different program like this. Yes, we'll be in touch. Thank you.
I want to ask somebody to take a
photo.
Yes.
Just wanted to.
Oh, you want to take?
The clothes
Where's
off.
the banner? Come with smart glass. It's not here? Is that?
No man, the photographer.
1 second.
Right there, right under the thing there is nice. Right there, so is good. Right there, so is good.
Now you step on your phone now.
No, man, I'm step on the phone, man. One more. Give me a second there. Everybody not looking, smiling. What's going on? Good. That's better. Hold on again. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you.
Sorry. Where you want me?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are Miss Jenny.
Make your first and then do it together like this. Oh, sorry. You know, get what pretty shoes then? No. It's done? Thank you.
Meet again. The guy that was at Falmouth, when you came to do the thing at the doctor's office that we was opening in Champion. And I was telling you that I do videoing and stuff like that. That is it.
Yeah.
So I'm that. We met.
Yes, and we were on the phone together, you know.
That is it. Still have your number, man. I get all
No,
the thing.
my number changed.
Your number changed?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, see me, I left a card with you.
Yes.
You know?
Chef, you want to do us a photo, please? Sure. You got to share. Yeah, so when you publish the paper,
Yeah, because it's missing.
Reach for the reason. We have some reason like that.
oh, you know it.
Let's
Everybody,